thing is interesting because I do think...
It's not just interesting, it's probably the most egregious thing you could possibly call somebody, is comparing him directly to Adolf Hitler, who murdered 12 million people, who gassed 6 million Jews in concentration camps, right? The idea that that is not an arrestable offence by comparison to using the F word against a person seems to me to be completely disproportionate.
Well, you're absolutely right, but here's my thing. I think that the thing is an interesting thing because actually this proves that it's not a left or a right-wing issue because actually since the assassination of Charlie Kirk and those 2 attempts on Donald Trump's life, the right has been saying, watch your rhetoric. And they understand that whilst people aren't calling for violence against them, speaking about them as is increasing the likeliness of someone thinking, oh my God, I better get a gun and do something about it. So they understand
they're not calling for their
not
arrest,
calling for
dude.
violence, but calling them words starts that dehumanization that leads to violence. So thank you for proving my point.
This is sick. This is actually sick what you're saying, dude. What you're saying is that you're calling for people to be arrested for words that make you upset. That's sick. This is the country of John Locke. Hang on. This is the country of John Locke. This is the country that was supposed to, we adopted our constitution based on these principles of free speech. And, you sick bastards are running around actually calling for the arrest of people because they say mean words. What the hell is wrong with you?
This is the thing with free speech. You can still make your point. You can still make your point. What is it that you can't say? It's not my fault that people can't articulate themselves well. You can talk about crime statistics based on gender and sexuality and race, whatever you want.
Why
you just can't use discriminatory words to do it.
Why should a young care worker who's angry because she's been assaulted and is in hospital and is firing off her angry thoughts while she said she had a head injury, and she uses this F word, and because of that, she ends up with a conviction?
Well, hold on, Piers. We only got her side of the story. Reading the articles, it says that there was a series of abusive and homophobic messages. Yeah. Those were then showed. The friend said
they weren't homophobic.
The friend that she said
they weren't homophobic.
Hold on, that's what the prosecutor said.
They weren't aimed at somebody for their sexuality.
But so what? If I go up to someone in the street and start